Hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Christina Aroche and I am the Archangel channel, and this is the weekly angel message that is coming to you today from three beautiful divine beings who are stepping forward. And so they are Archangel Haniel, who is coming back once again. She was with us last week and she's coming forward again this week alongside Archangel Jophiel and also the divine Sophia energy. And so you can probably tell with these beautiful angels and the divine Sophia coming forward, there is a divine feminine energy theme that is coming up this week. And so with this week that's coming up, and being in the post equinox energy, being in the post full moon energy, there's a lot that's been coming up. There's been a lot of this like up and down with energy, a lot of excitement, and also a lot of heaviness or exhaustion, or just feeling low, or feeling maybe stressed, or just feeling a lot of energy, right? We can just make the conclusion that there's just a lot of energy, right? And especially a lot of up and down, this and this and this and this, and balancing it all. And so as we move through this week, the key focus for us is going to be leaning into this surrender, leaning into nourishment, into nurturing energy, leaning into the divine feminine to support us to move through the flow of what we are stepping into. And a big theme for this week with this divine feminine presence is going to be a deeply healing kind of week. And this is something that the divine feminine brings to us as well, is that this energy supports us to go deep in our healing, go deep in the release of pain, deep in the release of any trauma, deep in the release of any lingering feelings, maybe anger, sadness, whatever it is that comes up. And so a really key question to ask ourselves this week is going to be, is it worth my energy to be holding on to this belief or to this emotion or to whatever it may be? Is it worth this anger or the pain or whatever it is? And it could be very common this week that we have things from the past coming up, right? Where maybe we still have a little bit of lingering anger or pain or sadness or whatever it is. And this is an opportunity for us to really bring in this clearing, cleansing type of energy. Now, the big focus for this week to go alongside this release and to go alongside the healing that is happening is softness. This is the key word that came through. It's actually one of the first words that I heard when I tuned in today to receive this message for the week ahead is softness, to lean into the soft feminine flow, to lean into the softness of our hearts, okay? And so this is a really important thing to pay attention to, because, typically we may think that softness means weakness, right? That softness means that we are not strong. That softness means that we're just letting everything happen and not having any boundaries or whatever. And that's actually not true. With softness, there comes this deep level of compassion. With softness, there's more love. With softness, there's more hope. With softness, there is this profound energy of forgiveness, of grace, of this power from within that softness, okay? And a really great example of this is if we think of the petals of a flower. And it's interesting because Archangel Jophiel, who is one of the angels for this week, she came through when I was tuning into this message, and I saw these flower petals just kind of flowing in all around us, like supporting us and reminding us of our power and reminding us of our beauty and our magnificence in this divine feminine energy. And if you think about flower petals, they're so beautiful and they're so unique and they're so magnificent and they hold this energy, right? When we look at flowers, we could be like, whoa, like that's such a beautiful flower and it holds this certain level of power. But then if you touch the flower petals, it's soft, right? It's soft. Flower petals are soft. And but the softness doesn't take away from its power or from its beauty. And so that is the energy that we're working with in this week that's coming up is opening up to the softness within our hearts, softness towards who we are, softness so that we can be open, so that we can be free, so that we can be flowing, right? Rather than having that immediate reaction where, pain or trigger or whatever comes up and it's like puts up a wall, right? We immediately put up walls to keep ourselves safe, to keep ourselves supported. And instead, the guidance is to soften, to allow ourselves to soften so that we can invite in a deeper level of healing. Healing cannot come through. We cannot receive this energy if we have walls built up around us. So there's a softening of the heart, softening in our energy that is happening to allow for more grace, more compassion, more love, right? And as we receive this, it opens us up to the expansion, to this greater connection to ourselves, to alignment with who we are. And so these beautiful angels and the Divine Sophia are going to be supporting us this week, supporting us through this process. And they are going to be guiding us to really be able to connect with this nurturing energy, this nourishment of the Divine Feminine as we go through the healing, the releasing, as we are processing our emotions, and as we are just moving through and leaning into the softness. Okay, so you can call on all of these angels and the Divine Sophia to support you with this week. Okay, especially if there's stuff that's coming up for you to release, to process, to let go of, anything like that. Call on these beautiful divine energies because they are going to support you. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know, what does softness mean to you? What does it feel like to you? Where can you introduce or, revisit softness in your life today? Like, set the intention in the comments below where you are going to be bringing in softness into your life and what it feels for you. I would love, love, love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, the other thing that I want to share with you is that I have a brand new workshop that is coming up at the end of March. And I am so excited because this is a workshop that is literally the foundation of my work. It's the foundation of my spiritual journey. It is the catalyst that has brought me to where I am today. And the topic of this workshop is all about our chakra system. And, when I received this download to talk about the chakras and to dive into this, in this specific way, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that through over 5 years of doing this work, right? Like 5.5 years almost, that I have not really talked about the chakras in this specific, focused way. I talk about chakras in many different, ways throughout my different courses because it's just a natural part of it. It's the foundation. But literally just to be able to talk about how we can heal on a deep level within our chakra system, how we can tap into our gifts, tap into who we truly are, tap into our purpose, tap into our divine being through our chakras, how we can work with the chakra system to continue to move forward in alignment, like these different ways and tools and techniques to really have a deep familiar awareness of our chakras and how it all works together. This is the workshop where I'm going to teach you all of this, right? So it's not like, okay, the root chakra is red and this is the thing and blah, blah, blah. We're not going to go into, I'm going to talk about those things, but that's not the core of the workshop. The workshop is about how to practically work with our chakra systems, how our chakra system supports us, how we can work with these energies for both our healing and our growth, right? And in all of this, how the angels support you through this. So we're bringing together the angels and the chakras to come together to support you on your journey of spiritual growth and awakening. And, for me, this was such a key core thing of how I got started on this journey with the chakra system and how important it was for me from the very beginning when I first started meditating and to this day. Chakras are a continuous part of my journey, and it's almost like I not take for granted, but just almost it's so natural that I forget. And then I'm like, oh, this is an important thing to talk about, and for people to understand that this is the core of understanding who we are, of being able to tap into our potential, of being able to heal and release those subconscious beliefs and fears and just limitations that we hold on to. It all stems from our chakras. So if you're interested in learning about this, if you want to grow in this specific way on your spiritual path, I'm telling you, this is going to be really powerful and life-changing. And it's only $111 to join. So if you're interested in joining me for this workshop, it is starting on March 28th. You can find all the details about it in the link in the description below this video, or you can go check out the pinned comment, or if you're watching me on Instagram, then you can find this in the link in my bio. So that is coming up, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So here we are, and that is it for today. So if you know anyone who needs to hear this message today, please feel free to share this video with them. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you are not subscribed yet, then definitely subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any other future videos. And so that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And as always, I am sending you so much love and angel blessings. Bye.